guys. We're here.
We're way
How
off
are
center.
ya?
Why are we so off
Why
center?
are we off center? Do you scooch? Howdy. Thanks for joining us.
Hello.
Give us a second. So for those of you who might be new, hi, I'm Anna Blakely. I write romantic suspense, protector hero romance, guy saves the girl kind of thing. And this is my better half, Mr. B.
It's working on Employee of the Week.
Yeah.
Sorry, Abby, but yeah, I'm working on it. I'm putting in a
He
noble
does my
effort.
laundry. So
Noble effort to put in. That's why I got dressed up today. Sorry.
So Friday was his official last day at the VA, and he's
Holy crap!
officially full-time with me now.
I think we got some friends to say hi
So
to.
I know.
There's
I
Lisa.
saw him out of the corner of my eye as you were doing that.
Yeah, this is
Wow.
Bonnie,
Lisa,
Christine.
Lisa,
Hey, you made it,
Bonnie.
Christine.
Hey, Rain. Oh, hey, Rain.
Christine had.
Rain needs to stay on for me.
Yeah, Rain, you got to stay on. Christine had
hey,
asked
Christine.
me. She said she couldn't fight it, and she missed last week. We don't keep track. Don't worry.
I don't.
Donna and Sue are not with us today either. So, but they assure me they're not boycotting us.
Well, that's good. I hope not.
Goob and Gomer are sorely missed.
Rain's
There's Rain. Hey,
here.
Rain.
Hey, Brenda. Hey,
Hey, y'all. Oh, that's you.
give me a second. Oh, that
There's
was me.
Chris.
I was like,
Hi,
who is
Chris.
that? Hey, Chris.
Brenda.
Mike, or, well, I don't know. Connie?
Nah, it's
Michael?
gotta be Michael. Gotta be Michael. He's a huge romantic suspense.
I'm
reader.
sure. Hey, Janice.
Ashley.
Hey, Ashley and Melanie. And
Ashley, I enjoyed
Sharon.
your comment on the Riders on the River. What kind of ticket would you buy? Well, VIP. I saw your little comment.
I have not been in there. I need to be.
And we've been talking about Riders on the River. If you don't know, Riders on the River is in
July.
June. Okay.
No, June is Space
Is that our
Coast and then
crazy week, our
Knockout.
crazy month?
Yeah,
Okay.
that's
It's in July. Anyway,
Yeah.
Check it out. It's in Peoria, Illinois. It's a wonderful. It truly
It's
is a
really good.
wonderful. But they're gonna. I think it's November 6th. They're gonna put tickets on sale. They go quick, especially the
They go very
VIPs.
very quick.
Get your hotel reservations. There's 2 hotels up there. There's the one that they had the casino actually have the hotel or the signing in that hotel. It's not attached to the casino, but it's right there. But then there's also another hotel right behind. So if something happens and that one's sold out for whatever reason, I think it's a Hampton Inn that's right there behind it. So
Mhm.
we stayed
I
there
think
the
so,
first
too.
year, and
It was decent. So.
there's Melanie.
Yep.
Sarah
Melanie and
Taylor,
Sarah and
Sharon. Hey, Sharon.
Trisha, Ruth,
Trisha, good to see you.
Lisa. Hey.
Glad you made it out in the NOLA. Okay. I hope you have good news coming.
Yeah. For
Ruth. Lisa.
Janice has a new employee working out. He's, his orientation. It's that honeymoon phase right now, so we'll see.
We were in some HR complaints. I'm just gonna say that.
Yeah, me complaining to HR.
Okay. There's Nicole Lane.
Hey, Nicole. Oh my goodness. Let's see who's
Ashley, I just complimented you, and you say I bet he's needy. Thanks. I know
He
this
can
is.
be.
I know it was before.
I probably
know,
more needy than him, though, for sure.
We're behind
For
trying
sure.
to catch up. Hello to the new guy.
Hey, Cindy.
Thanks, Brenda.
Did the boss give you yesterday off for the holiday?
The boss didn't even know it was a holiday.
didn't
She
even know.
sends me to the post office. Granted, I forgot, and I had some other stuff to do anyway, so I was going there anyway.
Excuse me. Sorry.
What's her COVID testing?
No,
policy?
it's not that stuff. My hair is not good today, guys.
But anyway, she's like, here, go mail this.
Well, again, though, you didn't say, hey, it's Columbus Day.
Hey, I forgot to until I got there.
I'm just, I get focused on the stories and stuff. I kind of forget, like, dates.
Is this Leanne or Tony?
So.
It's got to be Tony because Leanne's mad at me. She's not talking to me. If you don't know, Leanne and I used to work together, and she left my department.
Yeah, she left first. That's true.
And then I left that department, and then now I've left all the way. But she was upset because I didn't tell her goodbye, which I didn't tell a lot of
Oh,
people
hey,
goodbye.
Linda.
I'm not a goodbye person. I don't even say goodbye when I hang up the phone.
He doesn't. He legit doesn't.
No.
It's like, all right, I love you. I'm like, I love you too. Bye. Click. So now I've like kind of started not saying it to him.
Goodbye's too final.
Oh, hey, Kelly.
I like it. Where are we at? I'm sorry, I'm back. So how's the new job? Okay. Pamela.
Wait, where's Pamela?
Right here.
Oh, I missed Pamela. Sorry.
Connie and Mike. Oh, I got them both. I got some support. That's good. Hopefully Tony's here too, because that'll.
Yes, hey guys.
Stephanie Erickson. Hello.
Hey, Stephanie. Let's see.
I
Sharon
gotta
Goody.
get you a
Hey.
lollipop too.
I know.
Oh,
Or a
Trisha's
mirror
got
and
fingers
the mirror.
crossed. I like that. That's good. And
Yeah.
the fingers kind of look like hearts.
They do, like the tops
Like
of
they
them,
formed a
like
heart.
the fingertips.
Oh,
That's sweet.
I think she put that one special for us because it was showing the love that
Yeah, I
shows.
think so.
We're like this. Like you complete me.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see. Mike wants me to start writing. He wants to retire like Mr. B. Said it's shitting fair. It's all in the looks, Mike.
I think it's in the choice of spouse, personally. But just kidding. I'm just kidding. I love you, Connie. You know I love you. I just meant because you chose me and I'm a writer. I didn't mean it bad. Connie, you know I love you. Stop it.
Send
With that
complaints
look.
to Mr. B at P.O. Box 642.
You are not HR. They don't
I'm the
go to
complaint
you.
department.
Oh no, that doesn't work.
HR is not. No, oh no.
Goodness. Okay. I did not mean that bad, Connie. Riders on the River. Sarah says her
Sarah.
family lives outside of Peoria. Okay.
We're at outside of Peoria
Uh,
because Anna's grandma lived in Pekin, so that's family
Mhm.
lives in Pekin,
yeah.
which is right outside of Peoria. Trisha said she came home sick, but it was a great conference. Nola was freaking scared. Yeah, I don't care about.
I want to go just to see a few things, and then I'm good. Like I don't want to spend like a week there, you know.
Trisha said we don't celebrate Columbus Day in Florida.
Yep.
And it's Leanne with us, so I don't have as much testosterone support as I thought.
Huh. Oh. Janice is almost done with Noah and Maggie. Yay, I hope you're liking it. I love that series. I had fun with that one. What did I miss?
I guess Riley sent Mr. E out on a postal run
Oh.
last year, too. I will have to ask her about that.
Yeah, it happens.
Janice said she started the Mark series.
Yep. She said she's almost done with Noah and Maggie. I like that couple. They were fun. Let's see. That's the one that I took the class for, the bone class, I call it. I took that summer before I wrote that. That was fun.
I had several people agreeing with me. Goodbye sounds too permanent. There's no goodbye. Just see you later. Christine said the same thing. Just never say goodbye.
I'll see you soon.
I don't like goodbyes either. Like when I was a kid, I think we kind of touched on this. When I was a kid, like we never lived in a house more than, if we lived there 2 years, it was, or if I stayed in the same school district for 2 years, that was, and it wasn't military. It was just a single mom trying to bust her ass to keep us somewhere. So I always got used to like you end a school year and then you come into a different school year, or you don't go to, or you go to school today and you come home and like, hey, we're moving. Oh, okay. And then 2 days later, the next week starts and you're in a new school and you didn't say goodbye to your friends, or I don't know. I don't know. Seemed to make it easier that way, I guess. But because then you didn't have that sadness of drawn out sadness. Anyway, I just hate saying goodbye. So, because you never know when our paths might cross again, and goodbye is too permanent. Chris, I agree. Keep Israel in your prayers. The unfortunate part is that land will be under battle until he comes back to take us back with him. But
yeah, unfortunately. Brenda said that she has to run her own errands. I'm sorry. Well, no, not now. I was gonna say that'll be me when and if we ever move to the lake, but Nope, because
No,
he's still got to work
now-
for me.
now-
I'm not. It's still new to me. I'm not used to it.
I feel like I am retired because now I'm just retired.
and tired.
Everybody asked if I was going to take a day off when it all happened, and I came home Friday from work. Ended up working longer than I planned. But my boss, who was phenomenal, truly phenomenal.
Sorry.
Like she is phenomenal. But
Yeah.
she told me to leave early on my last day, and then I got tied up doing some work. And by the time I got home, I had to come home and get my grandson, and he came over and spent the afternoon or the evening with us. She went to the movies, so I was home watching my grandson, which I love to do. Don't get me wrong. Very fortunate to do that. But then doing laundry and cleaning, I was like, I guess there's no day off. But then Anna reminded me that she never got a day off either. So
That's true. That's
wow.
true. I never even got Mother's Day
There's
off.
Donna
half the
from
time.
Central Arizona.
Hey, Donna.
Donna, if you heard me earlier, we have another Donna too. That's what I was talking about. But we're glad to have you here. At least Donna is covered. We have the Donna.
Yeah.
Check that off of our list. We have a Donna.
Hey, this is some BS. I never got employed. Abby, you have that one up there. That's fun. Everybody's probably already read it by now, but we're behind. But
Abby, you have to earn it. There's no participation trophies in Sage Publishing.
and I never said he got it. He
I said,
said
I'm
he was
working on
working on it.
See, working on it.
You stop.
Abby is over at
She's at
Anna's
my parents.
house.
Mhm.
Yeah,
She's hanging out.
she's sharing some of Anna's baby, or not baby, but young.
Yeah, she said she posted a picture of the group of me and holding my baby doll, my overalls, and got little pigtails. I'm like, oh man, so yes, I've got a massive pimple on my forehead. I'm just gonna point it out because it's right there. But
Is that a dick fur?
it's stop it. It's the one unfortunate downside that I personally have found with having the hormone replacement therapy. Everything else has been
You got a dick fur?
freaking phenomenal. But yeah, I'm back to the lovely skin issues. But that's all right. I'll take it. I'll take that over hot flashes. So anyway, oh hey Nancy, I'm so glad you got in. So glad you got here. It's our first live.
Yay!
Yay.
Well, let's bring her up.
Nancy.
Let's
So glad
show everybody
so
her
glad you
beautiful
joined.
face.
We've got. Oh no, say goodbye. Yep.
You
Oh,
just
Lisa
say
says she.
All right, Tyreek.
Lisa says she almost quit her job today. What?
Fixing someone else's mistake. It was so fresh. I started working on it at 9 a.m.
Oh. I've had, well, not since I've been doing this days, but those are not fun days to have. Those. Yeah.
So I understand.
All right, who else we got?
Chris says she
all
likes
caught
your
up?
tats.
Oh, thank you. It's not finished yet. I actually go next month. I think I'm on the schedule to get this part of it finished up.
It's probably because he's home. You got it all working, and then he came home and tried to fix it.
Probably.
Okay. Glad you're home, Chris.
Just kidding, Chris.
Mr. Van Dyke.
Oh, hey, Eve. Eve's here.
Hey.
Good to have you. Good to have you. What else we got? Anybody else new?
You've got to
Are we
send me a
caught up
picture. My office is a wreck right now, but I hung up those chimes from
You did.
the upstairs. The vents are in the ceiling, and so I hung up from the vent, so it's right there. And whenever the air first kicks on, it kind of just gives a little jingle. Just makes me smile. It's behind me, so I hear it. I just smile and keep
Yeah.
going.
We got the are they coasters?
Coasters are right
Coasters
there.
are
on
right
my-
there by his
on my,
desk.
yeah, so I can use them at my desk.
Yep.
Because if I go downstairs, they'll get taken away.
They would get stolen.
Sandy says just a picture.
Heartbeat.
Yeah, I go for Popsy Tuesday. Keep your finger.
Oh, yeah, definitely. Fingers, toes. Sending out prayers, Sandy.
Yeah,
Keep us posted.
and you can DM either one of us.
Yeah, for sure.
We obviously don't share it if it's DM'd, but
Yeah, no.
if you want to keep us up to date, we're here.
Where are we?
With the lighting, you can't see it. Oh,
My tattoo?
Your dick fur.
Oh. I'm so calling it.
It's a dick fur.
What else we got?
Nancy says she's glad she
I
found
know,
you.
I am too.
Anna,
I'm
did
so
you
glad
get your
you're
card? Lana wants to know if you got your card.
Did I get my card? Did you?
I checked the mail yesterday.
Okay, so no, not yet.
I will go back and check the mail tomorrow. I was able to check the mail because that part was open. I checked it yesterday, but I'll make sure I check it tomorrow. I'm going to go to town anyway.
Yeah. Oh, hey.
Hey, Rometta.
Glad to have you.
I didn't see Renette. Where's Renette?
I have not seen her tonight yet. Unless
Yeah.
are we like way behind? No, I know she's
No,
over
we're not
there.
that behind.
Because
yeah.
I was seeing all those before.
Well, I played that
Popped in
intro
here.
for nothing.
Not for nothing. They like it.
Oh, there's Donna. Hi, Donna.
Hey, Donna. Hi and bye. Thanks for popping in to say hi.
I must have given her a guilt trip about boycotting this. Ooh, Janice. Ooh,
What?
Broke her foot in 3
Ooh.
coworker broke her foot.
Ow. Yeah. 3 places. Man, she did it good.
Yeah.
Did it good.
Oops. I messed. I
Sorry.
clicked the star.
Oh, hey, Arlene. Thanks for joining.
I accidentally hit the star there. Yeah, everybody, a prayer out there for Sandy, that's for sure.
Yeah.
Gotta take a Bueller. Renette.
That's what it seems like.
Renette.
Okay, I think
It's
are we all
Anna's
caught up?
unicorn
It is.
horn.
I am a unicorn, honey. It's like me. It's
You're
a little
like-
off-centered.
It's like, I'm a unicorn, damn it.
If I was, that's probably how I would be.
Oh, I'm sorry, Donna. I was just teasing. We do miss Goob and Gomer, though.
Oh my goodness. Oh, thank you, Christine.
Yeah.
Thank you. Yeah, that's so cool that that's your uncle's birthday too. It's a good day, man. I'm telling you, it's a good day. I need what? Oh,
ignore that.
Spam. I hate those.
Drunk unicorn. That's right.
That's me. I'm just a little bit. So let's talk books for a second.
Oh yes,
Because we haven't done that yet, and that's kind of
you want to talk
the whole
books?
point we're here. Well, not the whole point, but a big part of it, right?
I'm sorry, I popped this up. We got some praises. Look at that.
Oh, yay!
Nationally certified pharmacy technician. That's awesome.
Nice. Congratulations.
Can she come work for CVS in Platte City, please?
Do not send her to CVS.
Need somebody.
I mean, we do need
who
somebody who knows what they're doing, but I wouldn't want to put her through.
I think it's the CVS
now.
system. I think the people there are good. I think it's just the system.
Wait, before I start books,
Yes.
before I do that, we've already run. She's on. And I'll make sure she
So-
sees it before she has to head out.
Yesterday was my first official day of full-time employment with Sage Publishing.
Did we ever talk about that on here?
What?
We're at the Sage Publishing.
I don't know.
It's SAJE for Stephen, Abby, Josh, and Emma, our 4 kids. So.
And so when you see in the books, somewhere in the books, yeah, when you see in the book,
My early ones say
Marked
Anna
for
Blakely.
disaster, huh? Oh wait, I could show you on this book. No, I can't.
Oh, did it mess
I
up?
can't show you on that book. Anyway, if you ever see it in there about the
Oh.
publishing,
It says I didn't go in and change that.
that wherever it's at over this side, at Sage Publishing at SAJE, that's Stephen, Abby, Josh, and Emma represents our children, and the grandkids just get screwed. They're not going to get included. It's rebranding costs too much.
Yeah.
I was going to show you a different, but anyway, but that's what Sage is. But so yesterday was my first official day to Sage Publishing, and Anna went outside for something, which I thought was weird.
Just
And,
randomly. Didn't
she-
say word, just coming out.
I was trying to get the card out. There it is. Sorry. Trying to get the card where you can see it. Anyway, she came back inside and had something, and I'm like, what in the world?
Not for me.
And I kind of looked at her funny, like, why are you spending money on flowers for me?
He did. I was like, why are you giving me
She's
that
like,
look? I said, I didn't buy them.
I didn't buy them. It came from our very own
Rain
Lewis author. Very nice of her.
That was sweet.
And look at that cup.
I know, that's so fun.
How do you not look at that and smile and start your day in a good way? So as soon as these things die, then I will have a cup of coffee.
That's gonna be a big cup of coffee. That's like a bowl of soup.
Working for you, that's. I feel like Melanie Fraley. Just give me my coffee and shut the hell up.
Be nice.
Anyway, back to books.
Back to books.
Guess what came in the mail today?
I'm so excited. And I love it. I ordered just a couple. I ordered, I think, 3 copies. And I ordered 3 copies at the same time. 2 of them came today. One's coming tomorrow. But this is the first book that I have done in the matte cover.
Taken over by our government.
That
makes much sense.
I love it though. I love it. I wasn't sure when I first started. The matte kind of like weirded me out, like texture wise. I wasn't all about it at first, but the more I've been around them at book signings and held them with, other authors had them and things. And I just, again, it was just one of those things where this series, I just really wanted to set it apart from the others. So, yeah. So that's why I went with that. But I think it turned out really well. So there's Logan.
Speaking of turning out really well.
Yay! I'm glad you liked it. Thank you.
And then Chris, yes, she did.
Oh,
that's awesome.
Yes, yeah. Jake and Olivia's.
Mm-hmm.
She said she had a lot of emotions going through her as she was reading their story. So, which always makes me happy. But.
All right, Lisa, 6 more to go. That's awesome. Hang in there.
34 years. Wow. That's a long time to be at the same job.
It's a great role. It's a great ability to care for our veterans. Some of the inner workings can get very frustrating. Anyway, that's all I'm going to say. But yeah, it's just sad how we get kind of tied from not being able to do what we should be doing. And I know they're not all like that. It all really depends on the director of each campus. But anyway.
No, that's a lot. Melanie asked if there were any good books that came out today. I honestly, I haven't even gone on to see what came out today. I've been, I was in my office until like 2:00 in the morning, and then got back up at 8. Was in here again, and then we went to a lunch today with some people from the VA that he didn't get a chance to say see you later to. Goodbye. And then I came back, and then I was working on it some more and everything. And yeah, so I got in. I think I liked a couple posts and things and got out. I have not even looked to see what new books came out today. So if anybody has any good recommendations, throw them out there. Okay, so a lot of people are saying that they like the matte cover. So, because I was going to here's what I was thinking about doing. I was going to put what?
Give me a piece of paper.
That's freaking genius. I love it. That's really funny. I like that a lot, actually. She's talking about keeping his promise in case any of you are wondering if you weren't around for that conversation or seeing those posts. Janice got kind of emotional with that one, which again, I'm like, I can't even say I'm sorry because it makes me feel good that I reached you at those depths with my writing. So
Kelly, you are an inspiration. So I just happened to get to go have lunch today with my former team. It was really nice to be able to hang out with them and just kind of Definitely not saying goodbye because I'll see one of them frequently, and the others will call me in, and we'll go to the boat or something. But anyway, we were talking about the books, and it's been a while since I worked with them and actually got to hang out with them. So Christian came out after I left that department. Well, we were talking about it, and I said, yeah, she got my tattoo on her. Like, what? So I went out to the truck. Well, I had 7 or 8 copies of Christian, and so she signed a copy to each per because she was there. Because my boss won't let me go to lunch with my friends without tagging him.
No.
Anyway,
he told me I could go.
Anyway, there's people she knows, so it's
there are a couple of those ladies that I know and really, really wanted to see again. So because I don't know when we'll see them.
But we were joking about it, and I said, well, wait a minute, 167's mine. So yes, every copy of Christian that goes out. So if you buy a copy of Christian, if you buy a signed copy, or if you get a copy at a signing,
from the website or at a signing,
and you don't want my horrific scribbles on it, my hieroglyphics on it, then make sure you tell me don't sign it, because
and it just works out perfectly. There's a perfect spot for him to sign it too. So.
Somebody started something, and then so yeah. That's awesome. Been fun. So I appreciate you for letting me do that, and I appreciate everybody that's gotten a copy of Christian so far and let me do that, because that's kind of fun, especially since it's always been the joke that chapter 12 was going to be
chapter 12. That's my movie.
That's me.
And when he was saying it in the beginning, I didn't even have a book that had a chapter 12 sex scene in it. So
we should change that, didn't we?
Yeah, you did.
Well, I meant I gave you the inspiration.
Well, I mean, that's not entirely inaccurate.
I figured out that she judges her chapters based on the time of day and using military time. And so, things that happen early in the book or early in the morning, like things that happen 1, 2, 3 chapters, that's 1, 2, 3 o'clock in the morning. We hit the nooners all the time. So that just, chapter 12 just fits in right in.
Mm-hmm.
So I just had to remind her, and yeah.
Yeah, that's it.
Anyway. A lag on the audio.
Oh, Eve said she loved your note. Oh, there's a lag? Does anybody else have any issues with the audio? Miss Rain is. I'm sorry, Rain.
One of her favorite possessions.
Aw, that's sweet.
Well, you can give Kelly the credit.
Bye, Lisa. I don't know if you're still here, or if I probably already missed you, but thank you so much for joining us. And I am so sorry that you have had such a crappy day, and it sounds like it's going to be a long week for you. So sending out all the positive vibes and thoughts and prayers for you, kiddo. That didn't sound like fun.
Front porch out the candidate. No, you can't miss Talk Tuesday. That's we're gonna have costume.
You can just keep going back and forth is all. Like, yeah,
But Mr. Van Dyke's going to be inside watching us. That's the bummer. That's
we
why he doesn't want to hand out candy, because he wants to be able to watch.
And we have a plan for that night too. So I'm excited.
Yeah.
And I got part of my costume in today.
Stephanie said that she's got it too. It's like watching a Japanese.
Oh no, that's awful.
Japanese movie.
Oh man. Ruth says, "Don't read it. Don't read that in public." This one? Are you talking about Logan's story?
Oh, I bet. Or don't read it when you're at work. When you first start reading it on your lunch break.
Yeah, Janice.
Kelly, you
need
take that time.
Good for you.
Yeah, enjoy that
for
time.
you. Yeah. Breathe. And
I remember after my mom died, we went to her parents, and at the time they lived up in Keokuk, Iowa, which is right on the Mississippi River.
Close to Fort Madison,
Iowa. I guess they lived in Fort Madison at the time, not Keokuk. They lived in Fort Madison.
Or yeah. They never lived in
Keokuk.
They lived in Cahokia.
I know.
And then they moved to Fort Madison. All those Indian names, like the Indian tribe names, there's a lot of cities up in that area. It's hard to keep them straight.
So they lived in Fort Madison, Iowa. Which is right on the Mississippi River, and they had their little pontoon on a slip out on the river. So we go out. Well, Mom died we did the funeral, all that. We went up there to visit, just kind of get away, clear our heads. And I remember we were out on the boat, and it was this perfect, like the most spectacular blue you could think of in the sky, and then these big, just pure white, like white clouds, big puffy white, just individually, just here and there. I got it. And it was so beautiful, and just so, it was huge. It was huge. No, it was just so beautiful, and it was so. It's just what we needed. I mean, it was just so cleansing, and it seems like every late July, first part of August, we get the same skies that roll through, and which we probably did for years. I never pay attention, but that blue just still makes me smile, because it's like my mom saying, "I'm good. You know, I'm still watching." But yeah.
Yeah, Lana.
Janice said, "Don't say you're sorry."
I'm sure Christian can agree with you on that one.
Oh, this?
Yeah.
Yeah, it is. Edmund's a. Janice said, "Don't say you're sorry." It was second only to Jake and Olivia.
Aw, thank you. You know, I feel that way too, from the writing standpoint of it. And again, it's not that I don't love all of my heroes or my couples or my stories. You know, it's like they've all got their own special, but you know, Jake and Olivia will always have a special place with me, because I mean, they're the couple that got it all started. You know, but then there's just those ones that just kind of stick with you. Grant was a big one for me. Undeniable Risk, or not Undeniable, Unpredictable. And I really liked Derek's story. You know, his and Charlie's story too, as well, which was book 4, Intentional Risk. But yeah, I don't know. I just really like this one. So, yeah. Just me.
Donna has a good question. She wants to know, which is the stricter taskmaster? Which of you can do the doe eyes to get your way?
I think we both can do that.
She said to make sure.
I give in more easily. I think.
Make sure to keep kindness, respect, and love flowing.
Yeah.
That one's hard.
I mean, yes, dear.
I'll keep the love flowing.
Oh, God. So, wait, is Jason still on? I don't know.
Probably we're way behind on.
We are so behind. Oh my gosh. Sorry, guys. Okay, wait, let's catch up for a minute.
So Trisha did say that she was stalking me. She did. That's a for real. She put her powers at work. She found me.
I love it. I love it.
I wouldn't have it any other way. It's a very special unicorn. My audio is good on the lag.
Okay, so
like the ones that are having a lag, can you tell me where you're, like, what are you going on through? Anna Blakely romance? Are you going through like the Anna Blakely's author page, or the Anna's Angels, or on YouTube? You can tell me that. I'll try to fix it.
We can look into that. Christine Bree said she's going to send us a picture of her costume. I'll stop in real quick because I have to head out. Okay. Well, you know, I was thinking about that today. Like, we get that people have plans, you know, Halloween things come up. You guys you're busy doing the door thing, or you just don't want to watch this, you know, on Halloween. You got other things you want to do. Totally get that. So, oh, thank you. You know, if we don't have a ton of viewers or readers, whatever, that night, like we get it and we completely understand. We're still going to go all out and do the costumes and the backdrop and all that. So I'm really excited for that though. But what are you looking at? Can you ask them? What? Melanie, are you voice texting?
No, wait. It gets better. She meant to say imagine. So.
Oh, can you imagine watching porn?
Oh.
Stop!
Oh. Oh.
That is not his face.
No.
By the way. Oh my God. Okay. We are way off the rails now. Like way off. And it's 7:38. All right.
That's like the time Jason.
Oh my God, yes. Jason picked him up. I think we talked about it one time in here. And Beth's in here. Hi, Beth. Sorry, I missed seeing your name. He was here, and I think for Abby's graduation, and I had a book out, and my parents are here and everything, in the room, and it gets all quiet, and he picks it up and opens it up to a page, and like it was like inserted his finger in or something. I don't remember. I was like, nah, and I grabbed the book, and I was just, and he legit, of course, leave it to Jason to open to a page like that. But Ashley Kahoka, your husband used to hunt turkeys up there. That's funny because I was driving us up there one time in a pickup he used to have, and we were taking the back, way, and which is all kind of back way at some point. And he was asleep in the passenger seat, and the kids were in the car seats in the back, and I'm pull over a hill, and right as I come over, a turkey flies up, and I did not hit the turkey. The turkey flew into the windshield, and thankfully did not. I don't know how it did not crack that windshield. That has to be like, it was a miracle. Like, I don't know how it did not crack that windshield. It was so loud. He shot straight up at the scene, like out of a dead sleep. It was nuts. So so I can see why turkey hunting would be probably good in that area.
I agree with you, Brenda. I want to say it too. It's October.
Yep.
Just do it.
Very good reminder. Very good reminder.
And I know. It's easy for you. I've had one.
He legit has had one in a room.
It wasn't fun. It was a lot better than all the other crap if you don't. So get it done. Guys, get it done. Check yourself too. Yes, you can get breast cancer. Yes, you can. Ladies. I say this all the time, and please do not take any offense to it because it's not intended. It's meant as the compliment and as it sounds. But I used to tell guys in the ER all the time because, the wives would bring him in because they get tired of listening to him bitch about stuff, and they bring him in and say, just fix him. There's a lot of nagging wives that save lives. And
you heard it out of his mouth.
And I would say that a lot. I say nagging wives save lives, and I don't mean that as a bad thing. Just stay on them. Go do this. Get this done. Get your colonoscopy, which means you got to do yours too. Get your colonoscopy. We do for prostates. We do blood work, and only have to do the finger if we think there's something that's throwing us off. But you can get breast cancer too. So check the boys, check the girls, and get your blood work done. An annual check to the doctor should be on everybody's list, period. I don't care if you're 10 or 100. You should be going to the doctor at least once a year, doing baseline stuff. And if your doctor says, well, I don't know, there's no reason, then find another doctor. Because that's how we keep track of things, and that's how we start watching and say, ooh, this number's starting to kind of edge up. We want to know that. We don't want to wait until it's up here. We want to see where it's starting to rise because then we can get on top of it. So
PSA over?
PSA, that's the name of the test for the prostate. It's the PSA.
Hey, look at there. Didn't even know that.
I haven't had a PSA for a while, so on a public service announcement. I have a PSA this year. It was negative.
Thank you, Donna. I liked that one too. That one was a lot of fun.
Thank you, Lainey.
Oh, thank you, Lainey. Hey, Lainey. I don't know why I said thank you. Well, I mean, it's
for the excellent hire that you made.
Yeah, for my
great job of recruiting.
Great choices, Derek and Charlie. Oh, thanks, Linda. They were a lot of fun too. They were a lot of fun. So
see, they're on Anna's Angels.
Christine, thank you.
Well, no, Ruth is on Romance
page.
It's Facebook. It's Facebook.
So it's
Facebook. I'm getting rid of Facebook.
We're not getting rid of Facebook.
No, but I hate doing these lives on Facebook because every time we have an issue, it's on Facebook. every time we have an issue that we had to change companies that we use because the other company, Facebook, wouldn't let them communicate. I hate Facebook. I hate it. I hate it.
So then how?
There's no teasing about it. It's really happening.
So how could that how could like okay, wait, Ruth said okay, so it doesn't matter if it's
no, they're on
the
Romance
group
and
or
Angels.
the yeah.
And Angels come off of your page.
Okay. How does that work? Like, if we don't, if they can't log into Facebook and watch us from Facebook, do we just post a link, like in the group, to where they can go to Facebook?
Because I don't want anybody to not be able to connect. But it just seems like whenever we have, from now on, I'm going to start also sharing a link to our YouTube. So if you prefer to tell Zuck to, then we can go to YouTube. So I'll start sharing that as well. Because I don't want to not take Facebook, and if somebody can't get on YouTube for whatever reason, I don't want to do that. But I just hate Facebook.
I feel like YouTube's got a lot more options for and less issues than Facebook, for sure.
Ruth, I want to.
Oh, Renette's here. Hey,
I know.
Renette.
I was getting on, and I saw this.
Oh, there's probably you going. Oh.
That's probably what she's saying when I walk in.
That's what you get for missing the intro, Renette.
Yeah.
That's your punishment.
Oh.
Hey,
Robin Maxwell's here from Wisconsin.
We got and what?
You need a shoulder pad facing you. I'm getting slugged.
I'll beef up my right side anyway.
Okay.
Where are we?
Right here. Let's see. The first book my brother ever bought my oldest daughter was a romance novel with the first 2 pages was nothing but sex in it.
So
sorry, I should have brought that up.
How old was your daughter at the time? That's funny.
Donna Boy had.
And did he know? Like, I'm assuming he did not. I guess since he had a priceless look on his face. I'm assuming that he did not know.
Lana understands. Yes, it is out of love. It's because they care.
We do, Nanny.
But us guys get tired of hearing about it, so we're like, fine, whatever. And then sure enough, we're having a heart attack. No, I didn't have a heart attack. I'm just saying that's what I normally say. Been having this pain for 3 hours. I got tired of listening to her, so I'm here. Well, it's good because she just saved your life. But,
yeah.
Donna had a pheasant.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
That scared the hell out of me. I just remember looking up.
I don't know how it didn't crack it.
And there's this big ass turkey just thunk.
It
had to
was
hit
huge. Just
right to where, the angle, I let it deflect off instead of like trying to get, I don't know.
Well, and I think that because it was already flying up, like it was flying this way as we were coming. Yeah. So it probably just like skidded up, but holy moly. I keep itching my nose too. I lost my stud that I usually have, and I have a ring in there to keep it.
I'm right here.
I have a ring in to keep the hole from closing up, but it drives me crazy because I can feel it right here, so I keep feeling like I've got a hair on the end of my nose or something. And I'm not used to it.
I'm getting my
getting your hoo-ha.
Yeah, get the hoo-ha, the Nini, the vajayjay, whatever you want to call it. Get it checked out.
Stephanie said traitor.
That's why I was getting my man card pulled there. Sorry.
It's the medical background in him.
Mr. Erickson, I'm not trading. I'm looking out for you. I want you around as long as possible to give her grief for as long as possible.
He's gonna think, okay, well now that you said it like that.
See, I got a plan. See, we gotta stick together on this. The longer we're around, the more hell we can cause for them. We don't want to check out early because then they get a I was gonna say get a free card, but
well, maybe I guess if you're
you can have that card. I'm right Actually, a hall pass. One, well, not a hall pass.
I was gonna say a hall pass, and that's completely different.
All right.
Goodness.
Keep it clean.
Uh,
Yeah, there you go. There's a perfect way to look at it.
use it. Yeah.
You're allowed to use them, so don't lose them.
I like that. That should be a bumper sticker.
That is brilliant, actually. You know what? I don't get time for writing stuff. We're way behind.
You can put it on YouTube. We do not get to. What?
So that's the problem with
You
any
can't
of them,
comment on
Brenda.
YouTube?
You can. I used to do it when I watched my YouTubers all the time. But the problem is, wherever you're logged in, you can only see the comments from that group. So if you're on Facebook, like right now we're streaming to YouTube, Anna Blakely Author and Anna Blakely Romance. Now the Anna Blakely Author, we just copy over into Anna's Angels because none of the platforms, because of Facebook, none of the platforms will allow us to stream into a private group, even though she owns the group and she's the administrator. It won't let us stream into a group. So the problem is you can only, if you're on Romance, you only get to see the comments from people on Romance. And if you're on Author, you only see the comments from Author. And if you're on YouTube, it's just YouTube. We can see all of the comments, but I don't know of a way to like share them all. I don't know if, I don't know.
Oh, no. Would that though?
I don't know if that does or not, but then you still can't comment on it because it's only going to show whatever we show.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what the answer is.
So new comments will display there, but I don't know. I don't know how that works. But yeah, it's one of the, well, and then Janice says she's on YouTube and it's lagging. So I don't know. It's, I wonder if.
Who knows?
Let's try this. Let's see if that, oh boy.
Oh my God.
Never mind. We can lag. You'll definitely be able to see the dick for.
Yeah. Man, I even tried like concealer and everything. It just didn't work tonight. So whatever. Goodness. Okay, what?
Yeah, and Renette, you missed the intro, and this is probably the last week that we're going to
flying in the corner every now and then.
Kinda. What is it?
I don't know.
Okay, what's in the corner? Upper left hand side.
Okay, what's your upper left? Is that me, or him?
Well, don't point at both.
I don't know. Well, that's what I'm saying. I'm just like
flying. I wonder if it's this.
Oh, is it that? I can take that down actually, or you can. That is so. I have things taped around my computer screen. So, they haven't seen those yet.
Well, now they have.
Here you go back and pause. They're not actually done covers. They're just images. So if you look at them, just so
I'm sorry, I didn't know.
Get back there. Yeah, so those are my cover images that I'm going to be using, but they're not finished and they're not, so yeah. But those are my guys for, I've started doing that with my series. I started doing it with this one because it really helped, especially since Eagle's Nest, like these guys are a whole new team. I wanted to make sure I didn't, screw them up and get them mixed up. And I wanted to, get to know them really well. And so what I do is I've got, what?
There was just a big thumbs up on the screen. Did you see it?
No, I did not.
I swear there was just a big thumbs up on the screen.
I don't know. Did you guys see it? I did not see it. Anyway.
It was cool.
So I started making like I have the team and I have all of their images, and then below it I have their name in bold, and then I have like their former military service, what position they have, or what their specialized skill is for like for this case it was for Delta Team. On the Eagle's Nest I already have it down to what their skill is going to be for Eagle's Nest. Hey Louise. So that's what I have it up at the top, and I have it up there because I have stuff on the sides and I have Post-its taped a hole in the bottom, all things. And then once Brody is finished, then I take all that down and then I start over with the next one. So, but I'm a very visual person, very visual. So it really helps to have not just the hero and the heroine images up there, but the bad guys images and, you know, the notes of the important things that I need. So, hey, Trisha Lynn, glad you joined us. Thanks for popping in. Yeah, so sorry, that was a really long explanation, but that's just to, you know, share some of the process. That's how this brain works anyway. So it helps. But
I was reading yours. So we've hit buzzards, we've hit owls.
An owl? Oh, I'd be so sad if I hit an
Trisha
owl.
hit a buzzard and Brenda hit an owl.
Ooh, I bet the buzzard did smell bad.
Stephanie said that she read studies that teenage boys and girls should read romance novels because it teaches them about relationships.
That would be fantastic. That should be required reading. Hey, the boys get to read about sex. So, I mean, you can't, you know, you gotta.
But we don't need books to read about sex. We have National Geographic. We can just look at it.
I thought you were going to say Playboy.
I read the articles and Playboy.
Yeah, exactly.
A lot of good tips.
Goodness. Who am I missing here? Anybody? Jason says, how may you see online? What?
How may you see online?
That was 4 minutes ago. Oh.
It depends on, like, it breaks it down, Jason. It breaks it down for each section.
Renette says, what do you mean last week for the intro?
Oh, so I'm going to just do some changes, Renette. We have some other ideas. And so
Rain said that the lag fixed itself after we zoomed in.
That's what it was. And I went right back.
So we just need to, like, scoot way back then.
No, because
Maybe.
That's what it was.
Chris said that your cup's big enough to conceal Adam. Well, I mean, it's a Chiefs cup. It's got to be, like, big and strong.
I told you, Bonnie.
Right? He's
going to be inside on Halloween watching us and making you go out there. Good job, Chris. I'm all for you.
It is big.
How
much bigger is that?
It's not the size of matter. I think it was a putt.
It's way bigger. We went to the Renaissance Festival yesterday in, well, it's not Kansas City. It's
Sunday.
Yeah.
Yesterday was a holiday, remember?
That's right. Guys,
we could have gone to
when I'm in the
Renaissance
zone, I kind of lose track of reality around me. But yeah, we went Sunday. Sorry, that's the word.
See, there was a big. You see?
Oh,
Bruce
yeah.
saw
I have
it,
no idea.
Brenda saw it.
You don't know how you did it.
I don't think I did it.
Maybe somebody else did it. Probably Jason.
Lana says those are just drool worth photos.
They are. I like the guys that I picked for this series. So, well, I really like the guys I picked for Eagle's Nest as well. But it's you know, one of those tough parts of my job. Oh,
yeah.
That would be terrifying.
I used to have a sport bike. Years ago. And I was scooting down the road pretty good on it, and a raccoon come waddling out. And it was just dusky enough that my headlights weren't really doing a lot, but I didn't really need them. But I could see it in the distance. I'm like, what is that? And I saw it starting to move. I'm like, oh no. And what do you do? Because you can't try to swerve and not know as you go this way and it's gonna whatever. Yeah, that was but then at that last minute it decided to do that little fake, and it just scared the piss out of me.
I thought you were gonna tell them about when you actually did do the wobble. So I was gonna say that was in Christian's book.
Oh, that was scary as hell.
Different circumstance.
That's when I got rid of the bike. I was going above the posted speed limit. And
I didn't know him at the time.
The back end just started wobbling, and the only thing I knew was don't hit your brakes. You hit your brakes, you're going down, and you just have to ride it out. And I was out on these flats just outside of where I grew up. This highway's just flat. I mean, you just go. And there used to be a cop that would sit there. So anyway, but yeah, it started wobbling, and I let off of it, and I got it into neutral, and I just held it for all I could, and somehow, I don't know why, but it straightened out, and I pulled over, and
I know why.
I said a few words, and stopped at the local gas station and cleaned a few things, and went home, and I sold my bike. So
Brenda said, let me be clear. the owl hit me. That's how I was with the turkey, because I told him, like, I did it ran it literally. I've had an owl do that to me, and I've had a deer run into the side of my car. But
Burnett said I'm getting in trouble, but to be fair, I was never properly trained on what I could or could not show.
oh, that's true.
We have not made that part of my orientation checklist.
We haven't made
yet.
that part of the orientation.
So you can't hold that. You can't hold me accountable for that.
Would you please?
You know what they say about assuming. I got you, Mr. Van Dyke.
Okay, what?
She wants a
Considering
holster
incorporating.
rings. You write that?
Yeah.
Nobody carrying a gun is just putting in their.
I have had holsters as well. Like, I think Logan had a.
Thank you, Donna.
Thank you. I have had a. I recently did that. Was it Logan? Somebody had a. I mentioned something about a holster that you couldn't see or something. I don't remember how I worded it, but.
And Donna, I really like your H removing the G. I love it. Because as I've gotten like more involved with her over the years, the business, like I know what a backlist is, and I know that your TBR list, and every once in a while I'll say something about, well, if you do this, then that exposes you to people that then they can say, oh, I can add this and go back to your backlist, and then they stack up.
Gone into marketing.
They stack up their TBR, and she just smiles. She's like, "You're getting it."
I'm like hearing him say TBR. I was like,
I know what PBR is. Speaking of, do you have that picture?
And then, the like HEA for happily ever after, and just those little things that it's funny. It's funny. But yes, Donna, thank you for that reminder for that. I will, I got you. Thank you.
You girls knew about that?
Right? Well, they had ladies in underwear and bras. Of course.
I still giggle now because when they send out the what's your Victoria's Secret, because if you don't know, I mean, I'm just getting into my personal interest, but I like a little meat with my potatoes. And Victoria's Secret's realizing that not everybody's built like this, and they're putting real women on these things now, and I ain't hating it. So yeah,
I'm glad he likes thick women. Well, and that's just too, I guess.
Hero.
The H, yeah. So like, if you see like when they talk about like the H and H, and like the capital H and capital H, it's heroine. But yeah, I mean, and that's kind of the thing too. Like I guess in my head, there's like a holster back there. I just don't ever describe it or write it, because at the time I'm so focused on the action, and he's yanking it out and whatever, that I just never really thought about until I think like it was Logan's. I don't know. I gotta look back, but I just never really thought about like including the fact, like making sure that detail was in there, kind of thing. But yeah, sorry. But yep, I will do better.
Janice, I had one the other day. I was reading somebody posted, and I think it was, I don't remember. I remember who did it. It was, anyway, but they said, I think it was PNR. PNR maybe?
Paranormal.
Yeah. And I'm like, what the hell is PNR? And I was sitting there like, I was going through my head trying to think, and I was putting things in all the wrong places because. Anyway, I was saying things, I was like coming up with PNR that did not follow. And, yeah.
Rain's leaving, or may have already left. I don't know if we missed her. I don't know how far away we are, but bye, Rain. We love you. Thanks for the flowers again. I mean, they're for him, not me, but that was sweet. So,
Rain, if I don't get it Employee of the Month by November, I'm probably gonna be looking for another job. Are you hiring?
Don't do that. She'll take you from me. She would. Yeah, exactly. Lisa, Lena, that's what I was thinking too.
Yeah.
That's what I was thinking too. Oh,
Yeah.
Trisha, I didn't know what KU. So when I first really started reading the genre of, and I mean, obviously it's not just that genre, but when I first really started diving deep years ago into the romantic suspense world, I can't tell you how many, and this is how stupid I was. I can't tell you how many books that I scrolled past ads and I would click on the ad and I would read it and I'm like, oh my God, this is like the perfect book for me. And then I would see that it said available, Amazon KU. Well, I knew KU was a subscription thing, but I didn't realize I wasn't smart enough to go and look and see that you could still buy the ebook if you didn't have KU. So I would just, if I saw it was in KU, I just scrolled past because I didn't think that, like, I thought you had to have a Kindle, to have one, and I didn't at that time. I had a Nook, and I thought that, you had to have that membership in order to read that particular book. So I didn't realize
UF. What is UF? UF always gets me.
Ooh, I don't know. Is that something maybe I should know that?
Something forever. Unused. Ugly.
That's what I was thinking.
We'll go back up. Speaking of ugly.
Oh, hey, Laura. Thanks for joining us.
I didn't mean like that. But speaking of looks, this comment, not the person, the comment, I'm all about it. It's all about the sweet meat on a woman, not the bones. No, I'll provide the bone. Just give me a sweet meat.
Oh my gosh. Wow, we really are.
Unfinished.
I mean, it is after 8.
Unfinished.
Oh, see, I've always seen it as the DNF, did not finish.
User friendly.
Are those two different things?
I'm with you, Christine.
User friendly, there you go. Is the UF then and a DNF, are those different then?
Well, DNF's when you're just too tired and you're like, I'm out.
No.
Oh, no.
DNF is when you don't like it so much that you
uniform found. That's when I was working on the ambulance and the girls used to come out. Stephanie says urban fantasy.
Oh, urban fantasy. Oh, that makes sense. I should know that.
Instead of this is what we do. This is what next week I'm going to come up with a bunch of acronyms.
Oh God.
And we're gonna have a quiz.
Hey Kelly, thank you for joining us. I hope you had a
and somebody else just checked in. I
Have a
saw
good day at
your
work.
name
Sorry.
and then I went past because we were talking about Laura. Laura made it with us.
Yeah.
Sorry. I was scrolling too fast and trying to.
And yeah, I knew that DNF did
Kelly
not
Wolfer's here
finish.
too.
I
Kelly.
didn't know with the UF they were saying unfinished. I thought, well, maybe that's like two different ways to say the same thing. But urban fantasy makes sense. But yeah, are you so high?
Okay, I'm sorry. You're so much better than
I'm not. I just happened to look up and see her.
Oh, Christine said that her daughter was 15 when he bought her that book. But then you got
that's funny.
Then you got was it up here? I don't remember this. Oh boy.
What?
Anyway, somebody said that. Oh, here it is. Eve said it. I can't remember if it was Eve. I thought it was Eve. Said she found it. The Victoria's Secret advertisement.
So he carried it all the way to his room with all his other mail that 14-year-olds get, I'm assuming.
And everybody knows that when you get caught with the Victoria's Secret catalog, you say, I was trying to find something for Mom. I know she likes it. That's why she gets the catalog. Oh.
I miss catalogs. Although I did get the Amazon Christmas catalog yesterday or the other day in the mail, and it made me smile.
And it went straight to the trash.
Did you really throw it away?
I did. Why do we need it? You want to see what the Amazon has to offer?
We like to look at stuff.
No, it's so stupid.
And Harper likes to circle things that she probably won't ever get. But
so I had Mav. I had her grandson Friday. And I'll be honest, I don't get to have a lot of one-on-one, just him and I. But this worked out because everybody else was going off to do stuff. So it was great. We had the old TV on. We were playing and having fun and tearing stuff up. And the TV was on. And every commercial came on, every toy. I want that. Papa, you'll buy me that? Papa, can I have that? And he always said please and thank you.
Barely
very, very polite about it. Every freaking toy. Like, I was waiting for a Maxi Pack commercial to come on just so he could say, can I have that, Papa?
Probably not on Nickelodeon.
No, you're not. Every toy.
Yep,
Can I have that? Can I have that? Will you buy me that?
Oh, Renette says she can't stay. Well, thank you for joining us.
Well, I guess you'll miss the outro too. Sorry, Renette. We miss you.
Miss you. Thanks for popping in.
They did have good articles. Thank you.
I will say there have been a couple that I had read before that it actually was like quite interesting. And, I don't know what they were
Melanie,
about. That was years ago. But.
I respectfully ask to argue with you here because, yes, you can have articles in the Victoria's Secret. You have an article of clothing. And I'm only looking at the articles.
Weird words, Kelly. What?
When I worked at high school, I read a swimsuit edition of Sports Illustrated. Oh, yeah, I bet.
Oh, why would they even put that in there? Like, that was stupid for them to even include that. That librarian should have taken that home and given it to her husband. Which is totally what I would have done.
So here, honey, I was thinking of it.
100%. Oh, no way I would have put that out for kids.
She was 11 when she started reading Harlequin.
I would read some of it, but it was more about me and my friends trying to find the sex scenes in my mom's books. And they were always like 2/3 of the way through of a Harlequin. I don't know if they still are like that. It's been a bit since I've read one, but all the way through, or 2/3 of the way through every single one. Right around that time, you could flip it open and you'd find sex. Every time. Just call my mom out. Oh, dirty or weird words meant. Then I got it. That's awesome. I love that. I love your grandma. That is so cool. What a cool grandma. That's awesome.
Did she give you legit meanings of the words or just well, that just means that they love each other?
When a boy or a man and a woman love each other very much. I always think of that. Did you guys ever see the live action Hat and a Cat with Mike Myers? Love that baby.
That's why we have Christmas lists. Because if they go around circling everything, they just circle everything.
No, our kids were really good about not circling everything. They didn't circle everything. They circle a lot, but they didn't circle everything. But I did too. That's what kids do. It's fun. I like looking at the Christmas.
I need to meet your other husband because you must have other kids somewhere.
No, I don't have energy for another husband. Are you kidding? I don't have the energy for what I got most days.
Trisha Lynn, speaking of Christmas list, we did put together a Google Doc. I'm sorry, I'm pointing at everybody tonight. I don't know why. It must be the role
Is
job.
that water?
This is water with some lemon juice. I still need
Role
that
of the
cup,
job.
Abby.
He's getting that managerial.
Just let me finish.
No, I'm good.
Well, it
I
reminds me
didn't know
like
what
the
I was gonna
Renaissance
say.
after the Renaissance Sunday. But we put together a Google Doc to collect names of people that would like to be on the Christmas card exchange. I know not everybody can do it. Not everybody wants to do it. I just had some people asking me about it. And so I went on and made the document so that those that can and want can share the information. We are more than wanting to send Christmas cards to other people too. I'm going to make a different one just for our list, and I'll set it up when this one's all done, so there's no confusion. I'll make another one because we absolutely want to get a list of just. There's people that don't want to mess with sending cards, but they love to get them, or people that can't afford to send cards but would love to get one. Whatever your reason, I don't want to say I don't care about your reason. The reason's not important. We want to send you a card, so you don't have to participate.
Yeah, if you would just like to get one.
Do we have a cat in here?
Yeah, I think so. Probably.
Okay, we have a cat in here. But if you'd like to get one, I will make another form for that and send it out. So it's not just blowing up a DM or something. But we do want to do that. I just want to let you know. But that just reminded me. It was in the back of my head, and you kind of brought it to the front. So I appreciate that very much. That's what I love about the chat, because we come in here with like 2 or 3 things we know for sure we want to talk about, and then you guys drive the rest.
To that one.
This one right here, replying to Trisha Miller, Orchid, me.
Or if I was like, yeah, I love. That's the one thing. Not the one thing. That is one thing of many, many things that I love about writing and being able to write fiction, and especially like guys like, like the Logans and the Grants and the Jakes, and just that man's man kind of guy, because I love being able to put words together just because I can. Like unfucking believable. Or, where you have that moment where the guy does that first reveal of, was she in the closet?
Yes.
Oh. She hasn't been in there that long. I just shut the door right before we started. Poor thing. She crawls up in there and sleeps when the door's left open, and then I don't always see her in there. But anyway, yeah, it's fun to make up words or like I think I've used assness before, and just yeah, like just those things. Like I don't know, it's just one of the perks of the job, being able to come up with fun little things.
We used to say UF for unfounded. So if we went on call and there's nothing there, you could say 1020 or right on scene, and then UF was unfounded.
Oh, when you were a cop?
Yeah.
I mean, you're just a jack of all trades, aren't you?
Yeah. Master of that.
Well, Kelly, that's awesome that your grandma sent you on the path to be a reader too. That's really cool.
I remember the Adam and Eve.
I do not remember Adam and Eve books. What are those?
Adam and Eve?
Was it like lingerie or?
The fun stuff.
The fun stuff. Oh, were those like the adult toy type?
Oh, Eve's taking off on us. Good night, Eve.
Oh, night, Eve. Thank you for joining.
Let's see. It keeps me asking every 2 minutes. But it keeps me there. Oh, yeah.
Oh, Pamela said she was 10 when she started reading them. Good for you.
I found my mom's dad's Joy of Sex when I was 8.
Oh my God. Did that like scar you for life? Were you traumatized? Oh my goodness.
My grandparents used to buy storage lockers before Storage Wars was a big TV show, whatever. They would buy storage lockers. People wouldn't pay the rent. They would buy the locker, take it back to their place. They had a big barn. They would clean it up, sell it. Whenever they would find anything that was personal, like Bibles and family pictures and that kind of thing, they would take it back to the storage owners and say, because they wouldn't give my grandpa the owner's information, but if he took that stuff back in, they would contact the owner and say, this is here, come pick it up. So that was good. But there was times he would get things that were personal. But so he always had a collection of different magazines and literature. He taught me to read at an early age too, I guess. But I remember being, gosh, I don't know. I was probably 10, 11. I had to be 10. 10, 11. But I remember finding some of that, and I'm like what? Yeah. So I had a single mom. I was little. I was probably 3, 4, but we would take showers or baths or whatever. And so I saw my mom naked. Okay. So I did. That's fine.
When you were little.
When I was little.
Clarify. When he's a little kid.
Well, I'm a little
we
kid.
All do with our kids.
We don't really understand like why there's hair in places, right? But we do understand why I have this part and you have that part, and I don't know, it doesn't make sense. So when I have a part and she didn't have a part, I asked, well, it's because I'm a girl and you're a boy. Okay, that was figured out. Well, then my uncle, who is only 14 years older than me, was watching me one day, and we went over to his friend's house just like across the street. And so he was probably like 16, 17 ish, maybe 18. But we go over there, and his friend's name was Terry, and my mom's name was Terry. And they were spelled differently, but they were both Terry. And back then, this is late 70s, the guys all had the long hair, and feathered.
Burly man.
So he had long hair. His name was Terry, and we were outside, and he went to pee, and I just happened to, and he had hair.
Oh God, what a conversation.
So I got home, and I was just shocked and mortified because my uncle's friend, Terry, was a girl, and I'd always thought he was a boy. And when I told my mom about it, she's like, "Why do you think he's a girl?" She's like, "He's a boy." I said, "But mom, his name's Terry." And she's like, "Well, but my name's you can." I'm like, "Okay." And I said, "But mom, he has hair down there." Yeah. Until she died, she was. That's probably what killed her is the laughter because she still laughed about that. Because and then I go into the medical field, and I swear to you, the first time I started EMT school, I was 18. First night I come home, she's like, "How was it?" Told her about it. She's like, you still remember though that the hair doesn't mean anything, right?"
Did she really? I loved your mom so much.
Love you, Mom.
Man.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's really funny.
So it's just funny how these little kids, our heads work when we're kids.
Wait, go back up to the God.
Where we at?
Adonis.
Starting
Yeah.
around 13. Up against the wall.
I've never actually read that. But that's awesome. I love Up Against the Wall section books. Pretty sure they may start that one. Just saying. What are you doing?
Well, I set that pen down. I got up and I don't know. There it is.
I mean, I have other pins here.
I don't want to sit on it though. Yeah, keep some mess. Yeah.
I think you're right. Animal Farm first. Oh, really? So what did you read before the pandemic, Christine? I'm really curious.
Animal Farm.
I have not read that one.
Christmas list as a kid was 2 things. That's good. I never circled her.
I circled a few things, but like I never circled things that I knew 100%. Like I knew my parents didn't have the money for it, so I wasn't going to circle it because I knew they couldn't do that. If I didn't know though, like some kids, when you're littler, like you're not aware of the money and like all that situation. But yeah, it turned red when I asked about it. That's awesome. I love it. So I'm just joining now. Just doing my shower.
This is why it pays to start at 7:00.
It really does. For that purpose.
And I agree with this wholeheartedly, Pamela. I completely agree with it. It's a penis. It's a vagina. Just say it.
Yeah, but those aren't as fun.
Then you're doing it wrong.
No, the names. Stop it. I do think that they should know the correct terms. Yes. Yeah.
I always joked and said, I'll teach you the anatomy and then I'll show you the anatomy and then teach you the physiology.
Oh, good. We got another spammer.
All right. Another one. Great. What were
those?
2 tonight? We don't really get any.
No, I don't know what's going on. 2 of those in wagon. But you didn't since junior high. Just about my first.
I guess so. My first.
They love to bring stuff up, but you know what? We do this. Like I think we all do it because we do the same thing with our kids.
Daycare wasn't happy. What's that movie? Is it Adam Sandler where he goes back to
Daddy Daycare?
No, he goes back to
when he has to redo the school.
Yeah, he's like that little boy says, "My dad says boys have penises and girls have vaginas."
That's Kindergarten Cop. That's
okay.
That's with
that's
Arnold Schwarzenegger. That one I know.
It's still funny.
It is very funny.
Yeah, Kindergarten Cop. Here,
Yep. Goes into the parent. Someone says, "I touched my cookie," meaning they touched her inappropriately. But then, that's true. That is true. Like that. Yeah, we didn't use when the kids were little. Like we didn't use names that could be interchanged for anything else.
Anna.
What?
Her family calls the vagina a doodle.
They did when they were little.
I grew up when you doodle, you just.
That's true. I forgot about that one.
Little draw on stuff,
Yeah. Well, I meant like that. I couldn't. Well, I mean,
so
I guess
imagine
you're right.
Her family's. When I bought Abby the Aquadoodle. It was just cool. It uses water. You can draw with it, and then it cleans up real easy. Very ironic. You get it wet, and it cleans up easy. But I'm just saying, it's called the Aquadoodle. And then the butt is a Jupka.
It's Czechoslovakian.
Now when I can know and understand, but doodle? Don't let a boy play with your doodle.
Yeah, I don't know. I need to look up the Czechoslovakian for vagina. I wonder what it is. I don't know. And why did we use it for button and we didn't use it for the other thing? I don't know.
Her family used to draw names on Christmas, right?
Mm-hmm.
But you draw for the next year, right?
Yeah. Yep.
It's like all the cousins, all the aunts, uncles, they'd all meet at her grandparents' house, and then with the whole family there, they would they all exchange their gifts, but they drew the names the year before, and then when it was all done, then they would draw names
for the next year.
And
then the pandemic, we did it like 2 years, and then the pandemic hit, and then we haven't been able to get back together
since with all the cousins and aunts and uncles. Since,
with the whole thing. That's true. That's true.
Your grandma passed.
That's true. That's been a bit. But it gets too expensive when you start getting kids, and then the kids have kids, and then those kids have kids, and yikes.
Gobstopper and Goober.
Christine. Oh, what? Oh, Christine Breese. Same. That was the first movie I ever saw where I saw a guy's penis. I about said like a funny name, and then I caught myself because we're talking about how we should.
Schlong Dingaling Johnson.
Yeah, and it's funny because I remember it was my mom and her friend were watching it in the other room while I played in the other room. But then I was asking my mom a question about something. She didn't hear me, so I walked into the other room right as it was a scene, and I can kind of picture it. But it was like a ceremony thing, and the guys were all coming around, and I don't know if some of them had like torches in their hands or something, maybe. It's been so long since I've seen that movie. But they were coming around, and I was like, oh. And I remember my mom and her friend like kind of looked up, and they're like, oh, yeah, just, whatever. And I remember distinctly saying, those are small. Are really little, I think is how I put it, or something. I said, oh, they're littler than I expected, or something along those lines. I remember making a comment about the size and not in a flattering way. And I remember my mom saying, yeah, they're all pretty small, or something like that. I don't know. Or they're never big enough, or something like that. And it was like one of those things that like I knew they were kind of joking, but it never really hit me until later on. And then I was like, my mom's got jokes. No.
Oh, sorry.
Varsity Blue. Penis, penis, penis. Vagina, vagina, vagina. I love
Excuse
me. I laugh so hard. And especially with her kind of accent that she's got when she says it to you. Like, that was good. Are you? Yeah, you were talking about me earlier.
Oh, I took a drink.
I guess I gave it to you already.
He cleared your wrong spot. You dress up in his cop outfit. Me and be on your cover when I get older.
Nice.
Melanie
Maybe
says,
he will be.
They call it the tallywhacker and the lily pad.
Oh, I like that one.
I've heard the tallywhacker.
Yeah, tallywhacker. I've never heard of lily pad, but I like that. That's fun.
Brenda says she grew up in the 60s. They never talked about body parts. And see, so you learn it from the other kids.
How is that like?
So I'd lot rather my kids learn it from us than and hear the real words and the real. But yeah, that's.
Jason says he prefers Stanley.
I prefer Stanley.
Flat Stanley. Mrs. Robinson came out. That one I do not remember, but I know the premise of Mrs. Robinson.
Oh yeah.
But I never saw the movie. But now I want to see it. The My Ding-a-Ling song, right? Maybe it was cold, Trisha. Maybe. It probably was. It probably was cold. Power drill insert, Mr. Oh. Dude, Jason, okay, so earlier I tried on a part of my outfit that came in today. Yeah, I know. That's what I just said. Shrinkage. It's like George on Seinfeld. But yeah, so I tried on a part of the my costume that came in, and I walked around the corner with his. Oh, and Pedro. And I got the laugh from this one a couple times actually. So
yeah.
I
Good night,
I felt
Kelly.
good. Oh, good night, Kelly. Sending you big hugs. Thanks for joining us.
Get some
and
much needed rest.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to seeing pictures and hearing about your hopefully relaxing break that you have coming up. So, The Graduate. I never saw that one either.
That's a good movie.
I've never seen that one. Is there a lot of sex in it? Is that what you say? It's a good
movie.
movie.
It's a really good movie.
All right, now I gotta put that one on my list too. Went through all the what?
It's like the what's that movie? Austin Powers were like, that's a big job.
Yeah. Or is that Airplane?
No, it's Austin
Did
Powers.
they do that on there too?
It's Austin Powers because they were like the one where they're out on the ball field and they're like, what's up in the sky?
Oh yeah. Okay.
And he yells Johnson, the guy's in the service, like in boot camp.
Yeah. That's funny. Tape the what?
Triple X Cinderella. I want to give us all our VH tapes. I had no clue the movie was on there, and that's one left early.
Oh no!
So a few friends went out and they found it and watched it. It could have killed my brother.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, there's some splaining that has to be done after.
I've never seen the Triple
like
X Cinderella.
I have not either, but
I did see the Triple X Snow White and the Seven Wise Guys. That was comical.
I didn't even know this was a series thing.
They make a lot of inappropriate movies based on current time. Like there was, I think it's terrible, but yeah.
You stay up on the current titles, do you?
I was young once.
Right, but you said current titles, so I didn't know if they were like how current we were talking.
Oh.
Clearly, I do not keep up on those things.
Guess
that.
not.
Do I need to call HR?
Yeah, Josh.
If you want to see sex scenes, watch Outlander. Really? I have not watched that either.
Bonnie. Does Mr. Van Dyke know?
He's probably like the one who told her to watch it. It's like, okay, so when we first started watching Game of Thrones, like the first 2-3 episodes, it was like sex and butts and boobs, like just all over the place. And I think it was by the end of or middle of the second episode, I think he's like, all right, I like this show. This is a good show. Strictly based off of that. Well, then it came the scene where for a little bit Jason Momoa was on. It was like, I think it was like the next episode after he had said that. And I said, I was like, oh, yep. I'm gonna like this show. This is a good show. And so it worked for both of us. I think we had not quite equal enjoyment in that aspect of that series. But that was that series sucked us in so fast. That was a good series. Not because of that. Well, not me because of that, but it was a really good series. That one and Shameless. Have you guys ever watched Shameless? Ridiculous show. So ridiculous, but I loved it. But it took us we had heard about it, and I think it was during lockdown when we discovered these shows that we had never taken time to see. But what's going on with her?
She just texted me. She said she's signed in, but she can't have the sound up.
Oh.
Wherever she's at, so she's watching it. She's like, I'm just watching
nice.
your facial expressions because I know when it gets good.
Hi, Sarah. My God.
That delay's back again, apparently. I don't know what happened there.
Yeah, apparently. Okay, so Outlander, I definitely need to go and check out.
They were into Buffy the Vampire Slayer.
Oh.
I didn't even know there was a triple X version of that one.
Oh.
Excuse me.
Whoops.
Buffy and the Vampire that slayed her.
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah, boobies and blood. That would be a great way to describe.
Yep.
Yeah.
That'd be a good name for a sighting.
Welcome back to Kansas City's Boobies and Blood book signing.
It'd have to be like boobies, booties, and blood, though. Because we gotta have something on the guy in there, too.
Mr. B.
Boobies, blood, and Mr. B. There you have it. There you go. There's your podcast.
When you read the blood, we just saw boobies and boobies.
Boobies and Mr. B. I thought you were just...
Boobies, booties, and Mr. B.
Yeah, Ruth, I love Game of Thrones, too. I thought that was a very well-written series. And I loved it. Hi, Tara.
Hey, sorry.
Looking forward to the races, by the way.
Yeah, and sorry we didn't come over Sunday after we got back from Renaissance. We were beat.
We were beat and covered in head to toe dust because it was just dry, and it was great weather, but there was a breeze, and everybody was walking around and kicking up that dust. Like I felt like Pigpen off of Charlie Brown. It was bad, but really looking forward to the races. We get to go see, what is it, sprint cars?
The World of Outlaws, yeah.
On Sunday? Yeah. I'm excited. So
I'm just here for the boobies and booties. That's what I should get to wear at signings. I'm just here for the booties and boobies.
I don't know. Somebody would get offended and complain, and then you'd have to change your shirt, and then you get pissed, and then yeah. Saturday. Wait,
yeah, it's
Saturday? Oh, I said Sunday.
Well, Sunday was, we were supposed to go over there after the Renaissance.
No, I know. I thought the races were Sunday too. So they're Saturday. Okay, yes. I can't wait. I'm super excited. So thanks for inviting me.
Good times.
That'll be a good time. Yep.
I love this guy.
Oh, grumpy old man, yes.
He's always thinking about, where are you from? Hawaii? Or yeah, come on, LA.
Yeah, because he was the same guy that was in the Rocky movies, right? That little old guy, the guy that played the dad. Oh my God, yes. He's so funny, or was funny. He was a joy to watch for sure. A lot of laughs.
They can make a porn name and everything. This Clits
Ahoy. Well, there's the cookie reference again. That
you know where you could market that cookie? Arby's. Anyway,
oh my God.
Let's see. What does Donna have to say? I was supposed to watch the video.
Rinse copy
the Christmas before it was 6.
Oh no! Oh. Can you imagine? Like, oh my gosh. How did you recover? That's it. Yeah. Wow.
Oh, okay.
That's a buy your kid whatever they want for like the next 10 years. Recovery therapy.
Yeah. There's not enough counseling.
Stephanie. Okay, so Stephanie.
Here.
Yeah.
Let me hit this.
Jamie is in Wentworth Prison. Okay. Get past those. Okay. Because I felt the same way. That's what I was getting ready to say about Shameless. We were 2 episodes in, and I was just like, I mean, it was okay, and there were some moments, but it was almost like just over the top, some of it. And I was like, all right, whatever. And he was like, everybody keeps telling me this is the show to watch, whatever. And I told him, I'm like, we both agreed, like, we'll give it one more episode and then we're out. And the 3rd episode is what turned us, and we couldn't watch it fast enough. Like, it was crazy. Right? Of course, now everything's digital, but then you still I'm assuming would have to worry about, like, if, I mean, I don't know. I don't know where you would, like, hide them. And then, or if your kid gets a hold of your phone. Yeah, okay. Because, I mean, if your kid's like, hey, Mom, can I borrow your phone? Whatever. Like, what if they take a picture and then they get into your pictures or whatever and start looking, and then they start scrolling. Oh, that's cute. Oh, that. And then, oh, my God. Like.
We watched the U.S.
I don't know.
version.
British Shameless. Oh, yeah, the U.S. version. I
feel like there's a
lot
lot
of
of
remake.
British versions or British
American version of the.
But no, I think there's a lot of the British are probably better, because I've seen a couple of different shows that.
Didn't they do an Office?
Like yeah. But there's a couple you watch, you're like, that's funny.
Although the U.S. is the only one with Friends. I gotta give us props for that one. There is no other show like Friends. I don't think. Can you think of one?
It should be canceled though.
No, stop that. You're gonna get canceled for saying that. You're gonna get fired for saying that's a fireable offense.
That's the problem right there.
Sent to the cloud. See, I don't even know how to access my cloud. I'm so not good with technology.
As soon as you pick up your phone, you're on your cloud.
Oh.
The way your phone's set up, it's going to the cloud.
I have no idea.
That's the part. But
yeah, actually, yeah, I've heard. That's what I thought. Like the British. I agree. I know we're bouncing back and forth to so many different things. Mine's on silent.
Is it?
Yep. But
it's your computer that keeps dinging.
Oh, is it? Yeah. I can't remember. I can turn on Do Not Disturb.
We always hide ours in the locked. Okay, now we know where to look. Okay, where are we looking? We always hide in lock your camera.
No, I'm just kidding. We don't have it in this. Boys and Girls Club received a call telling us we're not getting it back because it was ripped inside of the. Wait, what? Took Playboy to the boys. Oh!
To play with the Boys Girls Club, and we received a call telling us we were not getting it back because it was ripped from one side of the building to the other.
European, yes, European vacation. Oh my gosh. Oh, hi, Dave. Hi, Finn. Who else? I can't. It's cut off. I couldn't see.
Finn.
Oh, hi, Finn. Hi, Dave.
Hi, Finn.
I love that name.
Finley.
Finley. It's such a pretty name. Oh, hi, Dave. He's like, thanks.
Can you imagine like the people that like filter out? And I know a lot of it's auto, but like all the TikToks that get canceled out and the Facebook posts that get canceled out, then you have to appeal it and.
Which floors me.
She's posted things for book covers and stuff or teasers that Facebook flags and kicks her out.
If it's a guy and a girl like laying in bed, like this, I don't know if I think I can post it I think in the groups it's a little more, but like I couldn't post that picture of those two. Like, okay. So I couldn't post that picture of those two in bed as part of an ad on Amazon or on Facebook. Because it's that suggestive post, even though everything's covered.
I can see why.
Why?
I'm gonna take this back to my office to keep it from getting displayed anywhere because I don't want it to. I don't want it to. You're showing it on here, like you just showed it on live TV.
I know. I'm putting it.
Like there's tens of thousands of.
I'm keeping it.
Miles.
For myself because I started writing this and I was like, wait, what did I make Megan look like? And so. Because Megan's in this one a lot because she and her are best friends. I haven't even talked about Brody tonight, hardly at all. I just thought of that. Sorry.
Poor Brody.
I know. He made me. I liked him and then I didn't, and then I liked him and then I didn't, and then I liked him and then I didn't. Now I like him again. We're good. I think we're good now. So finally,
she's pretty pissed off with him earlier. So.
I was. Like deleted shit and started over on Perk's pish, but it's good. And you know what? I've done that so many different times without ever even saying it to anybody. Copies that right?
We are not distributing pornography.
I do not own the right. Oh, actually, I did. That's a stock photo that I got from my subscription, so I could put that out there. But anyway, yeah. So I have written and deleted chunks so many times. Because if I don't like it, like, and then that was part of the problem. Like the beginning of this one was just, I got down what I thought I wanted. And then I was having such a hard time moving forward with it. And I think the problem was because I didn't like the beginning part. It just really wasn't hitting like I wanted it to. And so restarted that. And now everything's flowing much, much better. And I've got some, like, I'm really enjoying these two together. They're, she's kind of spunky. He's like kind of, that burly, like, but I don't know. They're just fun. And I've got there's one scene early on between these two that I'm hoping will make you guys like laugh and, or at least smile. Like it was one of those that kind of made me chuckle as I was writing it. And it just kind of shows, it's just a moment between those two. But anyway, so yeah, I'm really liking it. I'm liking where it's going, and I know how it's going to end, and it's going to be intense.
So Anna, from what you're describing, would you say that there's just one good scene in this book then?
No, that's just a good scene that's stuck in my head.
Several great scenes.
Yeah, I'm gonna hope that they think that they're good scenes. I would hope, but yeah, there's a lot packed into this one. As far as just, there's bad guy points of view, or a bad guy's point of view. There's that build up, which I always love that as a reader. I think it's kind of fun to see that. I know not every reader is a fan of that. They would just prefer to stick to the hero and the heroine. But I personally like having the bad guy's point of view, because I feel like it kind of ramps up that intensity and that level of the danger and that suspense, especially when you're not sure who the bad guy is. I feel like that, I don't know, that kind of helps with it. And so I kind of like how I've got this one woven now finally. So anyway, that's it.
You are so good. I can see your lips move, but it sounds like the sound's coming from over here. You're great at this. Like, I can see your lips move, but you're distorting your
throwing my voice.
You're throwing your voice. It's
You're such a
wonderful job. I was just looking at you.
Comic relief. That's another one.
I was watching you in amazement. So I was like,
description.
how is she doing that?
You sure that's just water and lemon juice?
Yeah, a little bit of Splenda. I did the poor man.
Oh, that was probably it.
Poor man's lemonade. I've been on this like lemon juice and lime juice kick. I don't know why, but I get my cup. I get my cup and I put a little dash of lemon or lime juice, a little splash of lemon juice, and then a packet of Splenda and some ice water, and I don't know, it sounds good. What's up?
That's the one I was trying to go back to.
Mm-hmm.
Trading cards. Okay, yeah. So actually, I had just talked about. I wasn't thinking actual trading cards specifically, but I love that idea. So that makes me interested. Oh, you already got it down? Okay, so he saw it before I did. It's on there. Because I just said the other day that I would like to get like something with, I don't remember if it was you I was talking to, or it may have been Rain, actually. She and I were talking about book stuff. And I said that I'd like to get like a postcard or something with each of the guys and have, their cover image and everything, and then have all of their stuff on the back of it, or on the front of it, however it's designed. But trading cards, that'd be really cool. So limited lime equals Sprite. Yeah, that's true. Just no bubbly.
Yeah, no bubbly.
No bubbly.
No bubbly. And it's just enough that just gives a little taste of the water. But I gotta go back up here because this one won the internet tonight, I think.
You had it?
Christine's.
Grandma and some guys sent me a I love grandmas. So my grandmother, sorry, that's really funny. My grandmother she ended up unfortunately getting Alzheimer's, and she had been diagnosed, but was still living at home and was in the early stages of it when he and I first met and started dating. And
hi, Teresa.
Oh, night, Teresa. Thank you so much for joining us.
For sticking around for so long. This has been good.
I know we're almost 2 hours. We gotta wrap it up soon. But they had come to visit, my mom and my grandma had come to visit us, and he was working at Sears at the time, and they had to wear like the dress slacks and the button-up shirt or button-down shirts. I always say button-up. I guess they're button-down. And then tie.
Why do we say button up?
I don't know.
I don't button from the
because I don't button from the bottom up. I start at the top and button down.
We're gonna change that. We're gonna start saying button down.
Well, I mean, what, button up?
No, button down.
People do say button down. I say it wrong. It should be button down because I've read it in books as button down, but I always have called it button up. And I don't know why.
Because you're thinking of doodle.
I don't anymore.
You've been fucked up since the beginning. I mean, screwed up since the beginning.
Anyway, sorry, long story short, my mom and my grandma came to visit while we were still dating. We were in college. And after they left, and again, then this is my grandmother who told me I could not wear white to my wedding or wear ivory wedding gown, because speaking of catalogs, she was watching me one day. I saw that's back when they had the JCPenney's catalogs with the wedding dresses and stuff in it. And so I was looking through it, and one that I found, I could still picture it, was so pretty. And it was ivory. And I had not, at that age yet, I mean, I was like junior high, I think. I had never seen an ivory wedding dress before, and I thought it was really pretty. And so I showed my grandma that, and I said, I would like to have one like that. And she said, you can't wear ivory to your wedding. And I said, why not? And she said, because that means you've had sex before. So that was the grandma I grew up with. I mean, and she was fun. Don't get me wrong. She was fun, made me laugh. Like she was amazing, amazing grandma. But she was very old school, very traditional, followed the rules. And so I was like, oh, okay. I didn't know that was a thing, whatever. And then that same grandma, now mind you, Alzheimer's has kind of started altering a few things at this point. But as she and my mom left, my mom calls me before she gets home to tell me that, and she's laughing hysterically. And I'm like, what, what's going on? And she tells me that they stopped by Sears after they left my apartment to go say hi to him and bye. And when they left, as they were driving down the road, my grandma said, well, I don't care what she needs to do to keep him. If she's got to strip down to her drawers to keep him, that's what she needs to do.
And I've threatened to leave every night.
So my mom and I were laughing so hard because that was not something my grandmother would have said, if she had been in her right mind. Or maybe, maybe she was loosening up in her. I don't know. But I mean, that's totally something I would probably say to my granddaughter someday.
Well, Stephanie says
when she's way of age and, out of school and all that. But.
Stephanie says I need to keep a book of all the things these little ladies say to the doctors. And they don't care anymore because they do say some of the damnedest things about their parts. And
really?
Oh, one of the worst conversations I ever heard in my life. I was younger. I was 12, 14. We went to visit my great grandmother, who was alive. She was almost 95 when she passed away. So she was alive until I was like 30. But I was sleeping on the couch one early morning one day. And I woke up to my great grandmother talking to my grandma, which was her daughter-in-law, about vaginal issues. And my great grandma was talking about how, well, the problem now, I can imagine at this time she was probably in her late 70s. So my grandma would have been in her 50s. But I remember my great grandma saying, but what you don't realize is there's one day where that thing's going to be just dried up and like dirt. And you're going to have a hard time just peeing out of it. And I was like, what am I here listening to? And then she went on to talk about other things with it and how she had to do this to it and that to it. And I'm like, and how, it used to pee like this and now it pees different and it changes. Well, medically, I know why that happens now, but it's just, I was like, oh my Lord, just
things no
I wanted them
child
just to
should hear, let alone
fold me up into the couch.
Child.
It was a pull-out couch, and I just wanted them to close me out and be done. And this is very true. And one of the things I've always said was my goal in life is to see how many nursing homes I can get kicked out of, because those horny old men say whatever they want, do whatever they want. And I'm not saying we should sexually assault or anything like that, but they just, some of it's the dementia, some of it's just the, you know what are you going to do? Because I'm going to be dead anyway. So, and I don't blame them. And I joke with now, my grandpa would get in trouble with the nursing home because like he would say some inappropriate things, but he liked to touch too. And he knew better, but I think it was just one of those things where
not.
Well, but I think some of it was the staff knew he didn't mean anything by it, and they kind of let things go, and then that just kind of adds, and so he and I had some talks, but yeah, there's a lot there, absolutely, and there's no filter. Asked her which character she reminds her of some Dirty Bird grandma.
I love it. I love it.
Rometta, I saw Rometta. Rometta said her husband was making mead.
See, Janice, I think the ivory wedding dresses are gorgeous. I love it. Looking at it now, it would completely wash me out, probably. But oh, there's that thing
There
again.
it is.
All right, who did that?
Yeah,
I want to know how to do it.
I know. That's my first.
Oh, I 100% believe
my
that.
first medical job. I was a dietary aide, so I had to go in and take their trays into them and pick up the stuff. Oh my gosh! You never bent over the wrong way. You never got close enough to get grabbed. No, because it was on.
Oh, hey, Dana.
There's Dana.
Oh, I'm sorry. You're not having a good night.
Yeah. She said he's making mead. I saw it earlier. I just didn't get a chance to say anything. I wanted to pull that out because we just got back from the Renaissance Festival, and of course,
that was a lot of fun.
And then with mead comes.
That is true. I mean, I'm not laughing that it's like it's sad actually, but yeah, I've heard that. Oh yeah, I know.
But then her next comment was this. I won't let me show.
Oh, because she's
it's
commenting on.
No, it's a yeah.
Emoji or
yeah,
whatever.
So won't let me show it.
Was she commenting on that, or was she?
I don't know. And then, yeah.
I love that. That
I'm glad to have you here, no matter what. I'm sorry you're having a shitty night, but I'm glad to have you here.
I love that.
Was it?
All right, we gotta look that up. We gotta figure out who's doing it or how to do it. I just want to know how to do it. You're not in trouble. I want to know. I want to. Never.
Why can't I do
it? Okay, so before I forget to say any more about it, Brody does come out on I can't see, guys. I'm getting new glasses.
It's the 31st. Halloween.
Okay. Oh yeah.
Comes out the 31st. Halloween.
Then
Playing with Fire comes out November 28th.
Yep, and that Playing with Fire, Brody is up for pre-order. Playing with Fire is up for pre-order as well. Brody is book 2 in Delta Team, Risk Delta Team. Brody is Megan, the heroine from book 1 from Christian. It's her older brother, and the hero or heroine for him is Ro or Aurora, who is Megan's best friend. So the first book was the best friend's little sister romance, and this book is the best friend's older brother romance. So kind of flipped it around a little bit on that one. It probably is our. I mean, we do have ghosts, so maybe it's the ghost too. Thumbs up. It is a clear thumbs up.
Yeah, we know
have a
about
place called the Villages.
Put loofahs on their little golf carts, and that tells people what they're into.
How do you know this stuff?
It's based on the color of the loofah.
What?
So yeah, so if you're like a swinger, it's this color. If you're open swinging, it's this color. If you're full, it's this.
How do you know this?
If you're bisexual, it's this. If it's yeah, there's all these different colors. There's a whole chart of colors that you can.
There's a whole part of life.
Because I've heard people talking about these loofahs before, and I was at Dollar General and I bought a loofah. And a lady said, "What color are you getting?" I'm like, "Well, you got pink and yellow." And she started laughing. I go, "What's that funny about?" And she told me what they meant. I don't know if that's even what they meant. But then I looked it up, and sure enough, and then this place, it's like this. There's not ads, but like news thing that they drive around with their golf carts, and
so it's just like an open knowledge, apparently. Yeah. Huh. Right, Janice? She said, "Leave it to you to know this shit." Like, yeah.
Janice, it is my job.
Wait, what was the other one?
To be in the know of all the things so that I can help keep Anna in the know. So I have to go out of my way to learn about all the
yeah, because I need to know about the colored loofahs.
If you're at the Villages, you sure do.
I don't think I'll be going to the Villages.
Just saying. See? Look. And I'm out. absolutely right. As always.
Not about that part.
As always. We should just keep that one right there. We just say that and just.
Man, Trisha, now you did it. Oh, I saw it. There was something. Ashley said that it's Abby. Yeah,
Probably.
Probably. That'd be fun. No, it's after 8:30. She's probably in bed.
Here, we were in a senior property. One of the old ladies kisses.
Oh. Ew. Yikes. Brenda just Googled the. Damn. Stephanie says it's for when I write geriatric romance books. Is that what I'll be in the nursing home writing my stories someday? And
Lufa GT. Okay.
Grand Theft.
No, that's GTA.
I know. I was trying to figure out what the S stood for. I don't know.
See, that's the one acronym
See, I don't know.
put on our.
I was gonna say good to know, but that's not it. That would be just.
No, good
just
to show, good to go, good to.
I don't know. There's a lot of words that start with S. So
get to sex.
There you go. I'm sure she said her job here is done, right?
Fastest rate for AIDS is in
Grandma, Grandpa. Trisha Lynn, I love it. Oh, Google that shit. GTS. Thank you. Yeah.
Oh, I was getting ready to Google it.
No, sorry.
I was getting ready to pull up the screen and Google it. Like,
no, I would not do. Okay, so I love this idea. I absolutely love this idea. Or a crazy grandpa. Yeah, grandma, grandpa, whatever. Pamela, I would not write loofahs with a silver fox. And I actually, so it's funny that you mentioned the silver fox. I actually have an idea for a silver fox series. I don't know when I'll get to it, but yeah, I think, and that it's gonna be a kick-ass series too. But the loofahs with trying to like with my heroes kind of. But I just got an idea. Never mind. Okay, moving on. I need to make a note though, so I don't forget.
Oh well. Good times.
Excuse me a moment. This is how my brain works. Like I get an idea and I start writing it down, because if I don't, I either write it down somewhere on a post-it scrap paper somewhere, or it goes in my notes app. So
Pamela says love silver foxes. She said, "Oh yes, please." All the ideas. Yeah. All the ideas. It's Trisha said you can thank her in the acknowledgement.
I 100% will.
Put loofah.
Absolutely. Because I just got a
so what color loofah are you, Trisha? No, I was just shocked because I was buying them. I went there and like I don't usually use a loofah, but when I'm mowing and I'm out and I just get like covered in, I like to feel that scrub, you know. And the one we had, or I had, we threw it away because we had the raccoons. If you don't know, we raised 3 raccoons last year. But anyway, whole other story. They're gone. Good night, Melanie.
Good night, Melanie.
She's going to go put her mom to bed.
Yeah, we're going to be calling it here pretty quickly. We haven't eaten dinner yet. I'm hungry.
So I went to buy one because I was going to mow and whatever. Well, then the lady, she's like, all right, did you get the pink one or the yellow one? And I'm like, I don't know. And I think I got the pink one. I said, why? She's like, well, because the colors matter. And she was telling, I'm like, I said, I just want to take a shower. I don't know. I mean, I'm looking at her at Dollar Tree. I'm like, I just want to take. She's like, oh, I'm just telling you. I'm like, okay.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm. It's talking about the silver foxes and things like this series is one that I'm really excited for and really looking forward to. The only bad thing when I get ideas for series like that is like I'm going to start it right now and I can't because I've got these other things going on, and so then there's always that fear of like, what if somebody else comes out with the same series as me, you know, that has that same idea. But then it's like whatever, like y'all, you know, if you like the writing, you're going to like the writing, I feel like. And I know being a reader of the genre, like you can never get enough. So Really excited for that one because I love the silver foxes too. I was, even back like in high school, I thought silver foxes were sexy. Like Robert Redford, he was something. But anyway, Janice is eating Swedish meatballs.
Yeah. Should have been eating that earlier, or is that code? Is that code?
Oh, maybe. Chili and honey cornbread. That sounds delicious. Domino's delivered. Man, we got homemade pizzas waiting for us that we put in the oven and then got out, and then hopefully we had to stop so that we can. So we're gonna, I think, peace out maybe.
All right, I can even agree with this one, Christine.
Right?
I mean,
yeah.
But yeah,
he's a good looking dude.
Something about the way he talks. I'm like changing my loofah color. Anyway.
Robert Duvall. He was, I like Robert Duvall. Damn it. Whoever you are, kudos to you, because I know you're over there going, and it's probably him, Jason. But even if it's not, like, whoever, like, props. That's funny. I like it.
Chili and honey.
But,
I'm like way hungry now.
Yeah, we got to get going. So. Because it is 9:04. We've been on here for over 2 hours.
All right, Dana says she's going to replay. Dana, you missed a good intro. Not the intro, but the intro's good. But it didn't take us long to get crazy tonight. So
no, that's for sure.
But I think we are going to call it.
Yep.
I appreciate everybody for being here. We appreciate everybody for being here.
Yes, and sticking with us through all the craziness.
Definitely appreciate all the support.
Yep. Brody comes out in Halloween, and then Playing with Fire Book 2 in the new Eagle's Nest comes out at the end of next month. We're already working on a calendar for releases for 2024. So looking forward to that and what all that's going to bring to you guys. So lots of good stuff. Lots of exciting stuff.
Big shout out again to Rain Lewis, author.
Yes.
Check her out, please.
Yes.
She's a doll. She's as nice as she is.
She's
an excellent writer.
Excellent
she is.
writer.
And in case you need something to stare at before we leave, that's from Miss Rain.
She always gets on to me every time we do that. She's like, "You don't need to keep pimping my stuff."
I'm not pimping her stuff. I love her. I love her husband. They are excellent people. They are
wonderful,
phenomenal people.
Biggest hearts.
One of these days, we'll get her out signing and
yep.
Y'all are gonna realize how wonderful a person she is. So
no loofahs, Jess. Sorry.
Until that time, just keep reading her, and if you're in her groups,
yep.
let her know that you saw. If you're not in her groups, why are you not in her groups?
Raise Romantics. You should join it.
But great person. That was a fun surprise. So
yeah. Yeah, and I almost got the stink eye for her. I didn't get the stink eye for her first.
Anyway.
Yep. So if you haven't pre-ordered Brody, go grab him. It's gonna be a good one. I'm super excited to continue on with the Delta team, guys. So. Yep.
He's gonna be out on Halloween, and then we got you a Thanksgiving treat.
Yeah.
See what you did there? That was pretty good.
Nice.
Little trick.
That was not intentional, but or was it?
One will never know. We're like the how many licks does it take to get to the center? Oh my gosh, every night. Anyway, all right. We love you all. We really appreciate you sticking with us.
Yes. Thank you so much.
If you need anything, she's got a full-time employee now, so DM me. I'll do what I can to help. And I'm still looking for the grand prize winner, so there'll be more to come on that.
Yeah,
we're trying. So anyway.
Love you guys.
Good night, everybody.
Have a good night. Joining us. Thank you. See you next week when we
Hey.
I
was logging off. I was catching up on the things we missed, and I missed right there.
Oh.
Hey Jenny. I felt horrible because we just signed off, and I saw that. But anyway.
Thanks for joining us, and Stephanie.
Yes. Not going to talk any more about it. So, good night.
Because we're hungry. But yes.
Details. That's all.
Oh, actually, I have to pee. So love you guys. Bye.
Woo!